So, John, I would like to start with you. You knew John Smale better than maybe anyone. Tell us why this book and why now.
This is the culmination of a dream of 10 years for me. When John passed away 11 years ago, I dreamed, I didn't know how it would happen, that we would find a way to bring his life and what he stood for and his character and what he did to generations, some of whom then knew him. Most today in Procter & Gamble won't know him. So the dream, the hope was that we would find a way to convey that character and what he did. Why I think it's important goes back to a lot of what you said, Meredith. I don't need to tell any of us, we all know, trust in institutions and people today in this country, if it's not at a rock bottom low, I haven't seen it as low in my lifetime. Now, it's not the first time we've been challenged as a nation in terms of having trust in people, trust in the institutions, but I don't care what it is, media, government, you name it. Statistically, trust levels are way down. And it seems to me all of us seek bastions of trust. What can we trust? We start with our family, first and foremost, our family, always. But what else can we have trust in? And I believe deeply, and I believe probably all of you believe deeply, I have trust in Procter & Gamble and what it stands for. And then when you come to people, who do you have trust in? Who do you know they will not vary from the character you hold dear, from the values you hold dear? In a tough way, but in a human way, in a caring way. And that was John Smale. So I think people who are looking for role models, and we all do, all of you read history, I read history. Why do I read history? To find things that hopefully we can repeat, and things we dare not do again. But you read history for heroes. You read history for heroes. I don't know if it's George Marshall, Abraham Lincoln, Harriet Tubman. You all have their own, but we look for heroes. And I think, as you'll read in that book, not just from me up here, what I say here isn't that important, but John Smale was a hero to countless people. That was a discovery in the book I might come back to. So I think it's a book for our times. I think it addresses a need that exists of sources for trust, of character, of a whole life, and what does it take?